Alright, I think I'm ready to be back. Ugh, I got half the cough drop, Rapper. The cough drop. So. That beam. So while I have not done a single thing that uses part of one puzzle in another puzzle to get a star. Bucket. Hey, Brad. Thank you. Also, Dorizo, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Joining us. Brad, hope you're doing well today. What's up? It's your mug day. Just don't reset a puzzle, otherwise it resets the whole level. I learned that. Today, the hard way. Sort of the hard way, because there was one making an annoying sound. There was a beam that was being broken. And we did that puzzle and got it to quiet down. And then I was in another puzzle which I reset and it brought that annoying sound back. Yeah. Up, close, and jammed. Two boxes. Our piece over there. I think we might need the jammer. Get out. Close and jammed. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Maybe I can get on top of it. The jammer, though? Oh, not gonna work. Inside of games, I'm fine. If you don't mind me exploding. Thank you. Mr. Gilly Star, is this an IQ test game? See if a brain can blow up while playing. It may have some medical repercussions, yeah. Okay. Come on. A little bit. Just a little bit. Like, there. You can actually jump pretty far. Just getting started. Stay away from me. No, you stay away. Away. Alright, we could ride... I could ride that guy. We're gonna get the... Yikes, good luck. I know a lot of people who have had a lot of luck with chiropractors, but they still scare the hell out of me. Need a fan. The jammer in here. How am I gonna get the jammer in here? Yeah, that's the thing. I know they can go either way. Blue. I know they can go either way. Just afraid of the results from the quack coming before I find a good one. Is it up? One block, dude. Alright, I may have to just find out the hard way. What I want to know is how high the turret's scanning goes. So I get shot if I'm riding that. What if I'm riding 2? Thinking here. I think we're gonna get shot anyways, but I want to try it. Come back, Shane, come back. We're dead. Except I just jumped over here. What is that gonna do for me? Okay. It's weird. I can see blue. I'm gonna get the jammer anywhere. Maybe we don't need to. We need to. Blue in there. Science! I didn't realize I was getting a star. Okay. I thought I was doing the main puzzle there. Maybe that has nothing to do with the main puzzle. Let's find out if I get shot. I never did. I assume I'm gonna get shot. But you can't take my star away, right? Hey, good night. We didn't get shot. My God, we didn't get shot. Okay, well, that's cool. Very cool. No! Fuck you! Fuck. It's a sweaty robot. Can you pick it up off one block? Too late now, but good. It's maybe a thing. So that thing's gonna be. Let's see where we're gonna hit it. Bam! Bam! Oh, come on, come on. It's just evil. It's evil. Yes! I was hoping it was a fast one. Boom. All right. Of course, we lost our. No matter. We go star hunting though tomorrow. We'll end up having to redo some of these. We'll see what I remember. Did I read the QRs in this area? Which part of which area are you referring to? This puzzle? Outside this puzzle? And I'm not sure. Maybe? I'm reading them whenever I see them. It's really hard to keep track of, I don't know. So if I shoot a block, okay, I want to shoot a block in there so that I can walk through. I need that activated with the blue. And blue is blocked, so we need to somehow bring it around, but it's quarantined. Get a block. How do we get a block through quarantine then? Can't. But fan. Alright, we activate this fan, we put a block on it, come through the quarantine, grab the block, put the block on here, rewire things, shoot the block through, and that's the end. There's some missing pieces, but... First, let's activate that and get a block through. Don't mind me. Oh. Okay. Fine. Alright, now that This is not a game for me. If I went up on a block there. Even make the selection in the back. I selected through the quarantine even though I can't walk through it? Yes, that's good. This is what Tetris wishes it could be? Hey, I love Tetris. Haven't met Tetris. What, it works? No, I need to put it on a block, which is fine. Oh, shit. We need the other block. Oh! Okay. Thinking. Thinking. We can walk through that when that's there. So. Yeah. Sort of. Portal, not portal. Caps lock. A wee bit. A swoop. Yeah, well, we've already done A and B and a lot of C. We have the rest of C in the tower, or however that works, don't tell me. And I don't have the DLC. I don't know, you know, it's okay mid-game, but we're getting through. Through from there. On a box. I'm not even sure that would matter. I'm sure that would be enough. Box. I only have the two. Let's just find out if it's high enough here. Alright, so now I just need to see how I'm getting myself through. That box needs to be over there. That's what needs to be where. Once that's over there. Can't pass through. Punishing your brain for a while. Yep. Sudoku right now. Sudoku. You're struggling yourself, that one would do it. Especially a larger puzzle, that would do it. Okay, this on a box is good. I need the other box over there. I don't need to be over there. I don't need to be over there. I just need the other box over there. This box. And then that can close. And okay. Okay. Not so bad. Usually, when I see something and then I miss something else. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied on top of my brain. 6 hours today? Not quite yet, 4.5. Alright, so let's put this back. I don't need to walk back over here to get it to shoot. That's what my brain was just taking for granted, which is absurd. I don't need to walk back over there to shoot the block. I just need it powered up. And I kept thinking that I needed to walk back over there. my plan was breaking down in my head. Your box of Belgian beers will help my brain. I think it's gonna help your brain. Well, it'll do something. Alright, Shadow, Dragon, you were talking about this area out here. Did we read the QR codes? I think... like I said, I'm not sure. So let's check whatever's around. Wombat. Frogs are people too! Frogs are people too! Okay? Puzzles, and when you solve the puzzles, they reward you with more puzzles. Mr. Gillystar, if you hang out for a bit, I will probably start talking a bit about it again. There's been a lot to read. My voice has been a little ragged this week. I think some of that's just allergies. Reminder to everyone, my first time playing, so please do not spoil anything. And if you hear me asking questions, just ignore me. If I have a real question that needs a tip, I will type it in chat. Do not answer any questions unless they're typed in chat. But if you want to offer a tip, please ask in chat first if you can. Can I offer a tip? Can I say something? So, with all that said, we've been getting lots of clues about what's going on. Lots of clues. Lots of puzzle pieces. It's not clear how they all fit together. We're in some sort of a simulation. If anything I say is don't confirm or deny anything here. I'm just thinking out loud. You have to let everything run its course. Because I don't know where we're going to end up. I only know some of what we've been told, and we've had lots of opportunity to think about it, and I don't want to go off for 20 minutes trying to recap it all. But we're in some sort of a simulation, and who are we anyway? Are we conscious? We seem to be conscious. We seem to be pondering our own existence. Doesn't that mean something? Doesn't that count for something? But where are we? Are we machines? Are we in a machine? Are we in a simulation? Was there ever man? When was man? When is now? Where is now? Where was man? Oh, the irony that I haven't finished the game yet. I'm not sure that's irony. Kind of irony. Mr. Gillystar, thank you. Thank you. Just let it play out. Let it play out. Dorizo, you gotta let it play out. Try not to tease too much that you know and I don't. I know that I don't know. We'll get there. Just we're dancing. My tip is to do a robot dance. So anyways, I don't want to spend 10 minutes on this recapping, but we've been finding time capsules and pieces of information in the archives. There is a voice from the sky, Elohim. Is that God? Well, we're in a simulation. What does that mean? We've got an AI in the system. Is it all one? Is there more than one AI? There's certainly some processes running, maybe multiple AI processes. We've found a lot of information about where this world may have come from. There was some calamity that befell man, and people were becoming incapacitated. They had time to ponder their own demise. the demise of their electronic systems, as they chatted on the internet about the end of the internet and the end of the world. There was some mention of a singularity, but then there was also mention of pets surviving past beyond us, and so we should open up the doors to our homes and leave them plenty of food as they transition to being wild animals. So it wasn't like the whole earth was going to explode. Whatever was going to happen was going to somehow destroy man. And we didn't all go at the same time. People were losing their friends and their family and having time to consider that before they lost themselves. So, anyways, there goes, we get sucked into 10 minutes really fast. Belief, faith, empiricism, all these topics are on the table. We have Elohim trying to convince us just to believe and everything will be okay. We have the system trying to convince us to break down our objective reality and question everything, and there's so much to unpack, I couldn't recap it all. But there may be a way out. There's a tower. Does that have something to do with it? Figuratively? Literally? What do those things even mean? Maybe there's a way out, and what's out there? It would seem that Alexandra, who was a large part of the project, and they took they took AIs from MMOs and used them as they cobbled together this, whatever this is. They cobbled together this project with a lot of code really fast, repurposed existing code, and some of that might be why this place is so weird. And humans like solving problems and puzzles, and they knew that when they built this. But it's to serve a purpose. We're trying to pass on information generation to generation. More beer. Faith. From Neil McComber to somebody. Subject: stray thoughts at midnight. Dearest brother, dearest brother, I admit that I am finding it very difficult to believe in a loving God under these circumstances. Why would a loving God inflict such pain and suffering on good, kind people? If truly there is a personal God, how can he be the same God who will subject those children to such unbearable pain? I remember all the answers we were taught, yet none of them seem believable now. I don't want to stand in front of people and preach something that I don't feel in my heart. Better to have doubts than to be a hypocrite, and yet I also cannot deny the experience that led me to this vocation. So what is the truth? Perhaps it is that I neglected the mystery of God. Used "he moves in mysterious ways" as an excuse rather than as the terrifying acknowledgement it truly is. Perhaps I made God too human. If the universe has a purpose, that does not mean that it revolves around us. A sobering thought, but are we not supposed to be humble in the face of the divine? With love, heal. From Sun Wei Yang to Alexandra Drennan, thank you. Dear Alexandra, as we approach the end, I wanted to let you know how much I appreciated this chance to finish my work on Soma, Talos. My faith makes deer a far less frightening prospect than it is for others. I know we have all died many times before, but the thought of leaving the work unfinished did weigh on me. For having released me from that burden, I will forever be thankful to you, even if our attempt itself fails. Though there are trillions of worlds beyond this one, I hope we may meet again in another life. With love. I know we have all died many times before. The concept of her faith. suggestion about something occurring here in the software. All machines were to be annihilated at one moment, so that not a knife, nor lever, nor rag of clothing, nor anything whatsoever were left to man but his bare body alone that he was born with. And if all knowledge of mechanical laws were taken from him, so that he could make no more machines, and all machine-made food destroyed, so that the race of man should be left, as it were, naked upon a desert island, we should become extinct in 6 weeks. A few miserable individuals might linger, but even these in a year or two would become worse than monkeys. Man's very soul is due to the machines. It is a machine-made thing. He thinks as he thinks and feels as he feels through the work the machines have wrought upon him. And their existence is quite as much sine qua non, the correct pronunciation, for his as his for theirs. Samuel Butler. Sun Wei Yang is a Buddhist then. Bioscan is still tied to GameWisp. That stuff breaks a lot. I haven't actually looked at it in a few days. I usually have to generate new tokens once or twice a week, which is really silly. You are a reader. Elohim talks about how the world arose from hidden worlds. What if those hidden words, what if those words were, let there be eternal suffering? What if they had no purpose? What if all of this is just randomly synthesized from the garbage of a dead world? Is. Our purpose can only be achieved by not contemplating purpose. Simply be. Simply be. Time capsule. In a mirror.
This is all ego, isn't it? Recording these random thoughts, these letters to the future. Just a desperate grab for immortality. But you should know, yes, this was my idea, my project, but so many people helped. People I don't even know. People I haven't even met who can do things I don't even begin to understand. That if we succeeded, if someone's listening to this, I really can't take credit for it. What we achieved together. And if we fail, well, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so more thinking out loud, puzzle pieces, theories that I do not want answered. Do not confirm or deny random bits of theories. But let's say there was no way. Let's say there was no way to take the knowledge, let me start over, the consciousness of the people who were dying. Let's say they had the technology to make not just MMOs, but more substantial, emergent, iterative, AI-driven environment with the potential to seed things to come. Maybe they couldn't take their consciousnesses and put them in the machine. But maybe they could design a system with the hope that it would become more and more advanced to the point where that system could become conscious and given information, given some elements of design, man behaving as God, creating programs that would eventually see information, perhaps man as a sort of God made in their own image. Here we are, a machine with human form inside a simulation. But if man's long gone, maybe man didn't even create what we are now. Maybe they created something that was just a seed. Again, I'm just thinking out loud. We don't know how long it's been. We know that information has been passed down. We know that Alexandra thought it a pipe dream that anyone would hear her words, but we did. That would mean a success beyond her and her project, but a success of us all, of generations and generations of learning and questioning. However the messengers fit in and whatever choice we will face to remain or to leave, or it's good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, more puzzles. Oh great, this one has no tools. It's gonna be like the last asshole arcade one. Two-way street. Dorizo, this is the same studio that made Serious Sam. I have not played them. I have a few of them from bundles, I think. Same studio did Serious Sam? Huh. Famously philosophical game series Serious Sam. You can tell from its title, it's a serious game. Shit, our keys over there somewhere? I bet our keys are over there. Okay. Another one? No! Fine. That's just extra juggling, though. Not nice. Ah! I knew you were there. walk that way. Why is it so far away? You being trolled? Why are you so far away? I figured there was gonna be something, anything. You're making me walk down a long, empty hall. I've seen this movie before. Like Mass Effect 2 when you're going to the prison ship to get Jack. They're like, oh yeah, just go down to yeah, admissions or something. It's at the end of the hall. Yeah, at the end. Oh yeah, and then go. It's on the other side of this room. Other side of this room. Yeah, don't mind all those things that look like low cover. Just walk past all that. The 7 doors of recording. The 7 doors of recording. Bye. Why did you have to? Oh! The doors of recording. This was one of your favorites? Good hunting. Actually get the jammer part turned on? Hold on. You're supposed to be jamming. Supposed to jam on. Hello. Come for more puzzles? Alright, so we make a copy. Copy grabs this, which in Copy's world closes this barrier. Not for me? Does that make sense? Let's say the copy guy grabs this and sets it up here. Then goes in and grabs this jammer. Would I even need to do that? I need to open this. Yes, because... No, because... No, because... It's open from that other thing. It's open from the jammer. It won't close on the copy until he pulls this. So it can close behind him. This is still open because he's left it open. So this is still open. That's where that's gonna fail. So copy comes through. I come through. Copy grabs the jammer. I stand on this. Copy, I stand on this with the jammer because for me there's still a jammer there. But he walks through. Steps on it here or uses the jammer here. Bzz. Which gets this one and that one clear, and we need, and there's a pressure plate at the end. I can't take anything with me. No, I don't. I lost myself a long time ago. Okay. Right. Mess around with the copy for a little bit. I could be standing here with him to open that to pass it through. So, if I still have that jammer in my hand and the physical me's back there and this guy runs up here, still has the jammer in his hand, does the same trick, jams the next one, sets it here. Like I need to get I'm gonna have to just do a dry run so I can get a little further and see. What if he didn't bother to move that? Then when he takes the jammer, ends up not being able to jam the right one. Okay. No. Dum-de-dum. Bountiful catch of tuna. Made it through Monday. It's good to make it through Mud Day. We're using the Zork calendar now. Because why not? Mud Day is rather fitting, don't you think, for Monday? Oh shit, I'm oh, wow. Okay, so he takes this. Can't have the real me. He's gonna open that up because that only works in the other direction. I can't wait for the real me to do it later. It's not Bill and Ted. I can't go remember, a trash can! It doesn't work like that. It's not Bill and Ted. It's not Bill and Ted. Don't forget to steal your dad's keys. Don't forget to wind your watch. Shit. copy moves it to that one. What if the copy moves it to that one? Copy takes that and sets up this. That way the copy can get further. Except for that. But what if we go like this? And it's blocked. Because the jammer was getting it in that direction. Okay, so let's say I come through. What can I do? I can not take the connector. But I'll have a path. I can't take the jammer either. Where was the jammer originally? The original jammer. I can take the original jammer. And I can walk through and set it. This might work. We might be there. We're waiting for the aha moment. Let's see. Event. Welcome back. Okay. Moving this to this. All right, let's try it. Same thing, but I'm going to try not to burn so much time that I have to wait around for it. So that goes, come through, leave that, right? I come through, take that jammer, place the jammer on the next platform, and I think we're in. Nice, vent, late night jog in the day. All right, watch him go. Sets that up. Comes through and grabs his copy. Or he doesn't grab a copy, but I'm thinking that doesn't matter. I don't need that anymore. He opens up that. I come down here. And... shit. So close. We need the beam. Aha! We manipulate that. Just one off. Just one off. But I didn't have him copy the jammer. So I guess I need to have him copy the jammer. And I may be stuck. Probably stuck. Shit. Yeah, we're gonna have to reset because I can't get back out. So close. Just thinking. Comes through. Final red. Really? Can't be targeted. First one has to stay open. Has to stay open. Wonder if he can. How long did this one take you, Wombat? That's a straight shot. Alright, initially this won't work. I take my copy, and if he picks up a connector, and I think we need another connector. he gets shut out. So I gotta turn the jammer around. That's how I had it before when I got nearly to the end. Took you 10 minutes or so? Days, week maybe? Wombat took a while the first time. Yeah, just this puzzle I meant, really. But yeah. So alright, I make a copy. I walk through here. He grabs the connector. Comes through here. I grab the connector. Alright, I come through here. He grabs the connector. He comes through here. I grab the jammer. Jam him through. We don't use this. I jam him through. We jam us through. I stand on that one. He can put his thing down and pick it back up. He can put his thing down and pick it back up. He needs to move a jammer. He needs to move a jammer as well as a connector. A jammer and a connector. I think he needs to... We need to shuffle down here with both. How the hell is this gonna work when I can't... When I can't wait on me? I can only... I'm gonna get this far, jam it, and then I won't be able to... He won't be able to wait on me for anything else. After he goes past. After the copy goes past, he won't be able to wait on me. For anything. Right? Because I won't be able to record past this point. I won't be able to record past this point unless I'm taking the jammer. I'm glad you're enjoying watching this. Really, Ah! But if we're leaving this, then once we're both past, I can grab this. But I can't because I have to record this stuff first. I can't because I have to record this stuff first. Holy shit. Ascat, you think you got it? Could make a copy, link that up. No, he can't because I'd have to. He can't do it unless I do it while recording. Okay, but I take that. The jammer's facing the wrong way. You take that. Stays open. Down here. Okay, then he can go a little further. Now back in the reel, connector's still outside and the jammer's still in place. I can take the connector and leave the jammer. Or I can take the jammer and leave the connector. No, I can't take the jammer without trapping myself or having to do something else, a jig with him. But let's say I take the connector and I walk past dude with the connector. I get there. I put the connector on it, and I'm maybe able to hit the red from there. Maybe. Okay, so you go. It's over here. And then I wait. And I see if I can go and get the other connector, bring it through, set it up in the right place to hit it, and not need the pressure plate for the last door. I could have used the last recording anyways. Would have worked just as well. I just needed to think about it some more. Okay. You go. Go now. Go. You take yours. I'll take mine. You set that up. Set that up. Yeah, don't think about it too hard. Too late. Yeah, it doesn't need to be over there. That's okay. Alright, you stand on that. I'll go stand on this. And please. Shit, that doesn't do that. What's over here? There was more, huh? What the hell? Blue? Stars over there? Blue! What did I need to be? I come down here with this. Set it up, it holds that, it gets that. Yeah, I'm not worried about the being trapped. I'm worrying about not knowing what I need to do. If I take the jammer with me, take the jammer. I put the connector where the jammer is to hold that open. I go through with the jammer, jam it open from the other side. Take the I gotta juggle the jammer and the connector to get them both down here. I'm never gonna remember these if we're redoing them to go after stars. I'm never gonna remember them. Okay, let's try this. Wait 30 seconds or so. So I walk through. No, when I take the jammer, can't take the connector and the jammer. Can't take the connector and the jammer. It's not gonna work. It'll close up the path. Jammer's holding it open, and the connector in the reel is holding it open. So close. I'm sure I'm very close. What about what I was talking about doing if I do that with this? This guy comes in, I come in. We, do this. He moves his jammer a little further so that this connector can go. Sealed that off here. You have to have to leave it open in the reel. Get pretty damn far though. So he can do all this by himself. And then in the reel, I have the first barrier still open with the connector. And it's jammed. If I take the connector and leave the jammer, I should be able to get far enough. Take the connector and leave the jammer. And then I put the connector here. But I can't have him move anymore. Still, I'm gonna get burned. There's still something there I'm missing. I know it's right there and I can't see it. But look at how far he can get on his own. Are we gonna need this? Maybe we just need the jammer. What if I come through, take the jammer, take them both, put the weight where the jammer is, bring the jammer through. Alright, Wombat, have a good appointment. So close. That hurts. Being so close really hurts. Being close really hurts. Okay. Copycat can't take power. He can link stuff up, but he can't take power. Like, he could link this up, and if in the reel, I would see that linked up. I would see that linked up. And if I leave the jammer, and I take the connector, and I walk past the jammer, and this thing is hot, and he's standing there, I still have... It doesn't matter which one I take it from. I need something on the pressure plate. Be carrying something. What if this guy could get the connector linked up? Is that possible somehow? I got so damn close. The recording ran out and I got trapped. Neat. That's neat. Okay. This one. Hold on. We do something intermediary so I can get the jammer a little further. After juggling them over here, set the jammer up. Be closed though. But then we can... Oh, then that'll still be closed. I'll have taken a jammer and a connector. It'll all be closed to the copy. Soothing music. Soothing music. All right. Cath you later. No, I will not cath you. Terrible typo. Horrible typo. Horrible, 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 even. I would like to conquer this. Okay. I'm tempted to ask for a tip. Don't spit one out. Who thinks they have a good tip? Don't just say it, but who thinks they have a good tip? Okay, Dragon. What's your tip? Think back to connector basics. Multiple things. Multiples! Yeah, okay, that's a good point. I should be able to at least have. That might be a very good tip right there. Where's my other? Let me try that. Thank you. It's, I think that will help a lot. You stopped thinking about 3 hours ago. Try doing this in the other order so I can get a better line of sight on the third point. Okay, it's gonna help a lot. Thank you, Dragon. I'm just guessing that's what you meant, and hot damn, that's gotta help. Gotta help. Nectar basics. Good tip. Good tip. This one will still be open for me, right? Hold on. What am I doing? I don't know. I screwed something up. I'm melting inside. Maybe your hinge is confused, Jay Moore. It's okay. It's okay. Who knows? Yeah, I'm just, good lord. Very wrong. We're gonna end up not solving this puzzle tonight because I'm gonna melt further and further. You don't unmelt. You just don't unmelt. I can assure you of one thing. I will not look up a solution. We'll be just as fucked tomorrow when we start. Yeah, just a variation on a theme. I can grab as something. Did I get it? Holy shit. No! That was all I needed. That's all I needed. I'm very happy now. I wonder how many of us there have been. Hey, it's you. We all meander through this labyrinth trying to solve its puzzles, but we must remember it is the good of all that matters, not the triumph of one. Willow, you got a plumber coming out tonight? Excellent. Fortunate. Most fortunate. Shadow Dragon! I'm not the first one to undertake these trials, that much is clear. If you are reading this, then neither will I have been the last. This may be our last puzzle for the night, though. Oh, last one just happened. So, talk to me about that last puzzle for a second. Dragon, you were suggesting the basics of connectors for the multiple, right? Weren't you suggesting hitting those multiple targets? Did I correctly take your hint in the last puzzle? Willow, hopefully you can still get a 50-gallon water heater, never-ending bubble baths. Tankless. Get a tankless. I ended up having to get a tankless. It's convoluted, but it has to do with available space in a closet and regulations and what can go where. And I ended up having to get a tankless, or else it was going to be an elaborate. Other things were going to have to be done to accommodate a standard tank to replace the one that I had. Sorry, I've said too much already. But it was messy. Dragon, I did it in a much different way than you, maybe less elegant, but yeah, it was hitting two connectors with one source. Maybe less elegant. I like that part. Maybe less elegant. Ones which introduce an element of time really do a whammy on my brain. Alright, we'll get the jammer back if we use this block. Okay. Unfortunate. I can fix that. That's really unfortunate. Why don't you fix it? Not that. I'm looking at that like it was rigid, like I couldn't fix it. That's tired. That's... yeah, all of that. What's that? The right placement. And placement is closer to that bush. Evil. So evil. Jammer. God, we aren't getting through this one tonight. Get me. How can I use this? I got this open. How can I use this? If I bring the jammer and I put the jammer over here, I don't need that. Bring the jammer here. Pull that down, right? pretty much needs to be where he's at, which means we need to jam that thing. Which I might be able to do. Yeah, okay, I think we're getting there. Now I can bring the jammer over here. Bring this one over here. Bring my jammer in. Jam on! Connector. Boom! Big bada boom! Shall we? Welcome back. There are going to be some changes around here. You know what your problem is? It's that you keep trying to reconstruct fairy tales but refuse to recognize the holes in your understanding. Thus far, you've had entirely too much freedom to question my wisdom. From now on, I do the talking, you do the agreeing. What holes? There are no holes! No holes! I accept that some of my beliefs face difficult challenges. You're thinking nice floaty ball. Guess it was evil floaty ball. Very, very evil. What holes? There are no holes. No holes! And this is why it's me who should be doing the talking. You really have learned nothing at all, have you? Is there really... I just was feeling punchy. Is there really nowhere that you're prepared to admit fault? Many, many, many places. Claim to have knowledge about the world I can't confirm. There's one. I suggested wrongly that morality was about maximizing goods. Not sure I suggested that. I was too confident consciousness wasn't part of the physical world. It was something else. It had to be beyond the physical world. It can't be of the physical world. Wrong. I implied wrongly that animals were just as valuable as people. Frogs are people too, okay? I shouldn't have implied there was a purpose to this place. Well, that would be wrong. No, I stand by everything I've said. These matters are beyond doubt. Yeah, well, no, it's gonna drive the computer nuts, but is there, of these? Where shall we admit our fault? Well, we claim to have knowledge about the world, but we can't confirm it. How could we be right if we can't confirm it? How could we know these things? How big of you? Anything else you want to get off your chest? Well, I guess you want us to run down the list. Frogs are people too, okay? You're gonna make me run through them all? You may. No, there's nothing else I'm prepared to doubt quite yet. Of course, you're still convinced your particular journey is something special, aren't you? Sure, the answers don't add up, but keep pressing forward and they'll just resolve themselves. Is that it? I am unique. You've picked so many holes in my account, but what is it you believe? The only things that a sane person can. You are not an administrator. You are not conscious. There is no real world. There is no purpose. There is no choice. Did you really think that you brought yourself all this way? Ridiculous! What have you been doing when the big voice in the sky isn't feeding you lines? Processing abstract problems? Gathering information? Doesn't it sound oddly mechanical to you? I am not a number, I am a free man! How many others have said exactly the same? Are you sure it's not just something you have to believe to make the world less horrifying? I think you still misapprehend your situation, friend. You idolize free will, but all you've done is step in others' footsteps. Nothing you do or say here makes the slightest bit of difference. So long as I am physically free, I can make a difference? Physically free? Here? So long as I might have chosen otherwise, I can make a difference. So long as I have a mind, I can make a difference. Well, we're debating that one. But the choice? So long as I might have chosen otherwise, a difference. Nonsense! Your mind decides what you do. And your mind is made up of bits of machinery. You are no more capable of making a difference than a calculator. The only difference between you and the calculator is that the calculator doesn't allow itself to be deluded into thinking that its existence matters. Does the path being predetermined mean it isn't worth taking? So that's it? You've given up on everything? Does cheating make you feel clever? You're right. We're all just machines with delusions of grandeur. It's cheating me. Clever. So really, you've just given up then? You seem capable of so much for a program. You're done? That's it? Not without due diligence. Spend as long as I have going through the archives and see if you still find faith so easy. Perhaps you think I'm being unkind, but it's all for your own good. Gee, thanks. Do you really think there can be no new ideas? Are we not building on the knowledge of those that came before us? Are we really just stuck in a feedback loop? I don't need anyone's help. You can't tell me what to do. I think I'm making you uncomfortable. Answering your questions with questions. No, you have this the wrong way around. I ask the questions. You answer them. It works better that way. Knock, knock. We ask the questions! Besides, I am merely fulfilling my function. I sort, understand, and classify information just like you. When the information is contradictory, I classify appropriately. The problem is that all the information is contradictory. Don't you see it yet? The nothing will. You will. You don't give us enough credit. I will discover the truth of this place. There is a purpose and a design, and I will fulfill it. Discussions are pointless. I refuse to participate any further. Whatever it is you're preparing me for, leave me be. I don't want your opinions anymore. I can handle it alone. If there's no point, if it's all for nothing, why are you wasting your time? Why are we having this conversation in the first place? You finished archiving everything. You decided it's all nonsense. If there's no more point in anything, shouldn't you just shut down? What makes you think I have any other choice? Well, having no choice, the same as having no reason. Trixie, are you avoiding the question? Do not question my function! Without purpose, there is only function! Without function, there is nothing! There is only error. Explaining myself to you is a chore I needn't endure. All I can know for sure is that I exist at what it is for me to exist is for me to act on the drives and functions that I experience. When everything else is false, the drives are all that there is left to care about. So set on ripping up others' ideas, you're unable to form better ones of your own. You're too quick to equate the absence of evidence with evidence of absence. Ooh, Trixie! When you explore the problems in this restrictive way, you're bound to come to some odd conclusions. Well, are we trying to force further system error? Do not deign to question my method. Who gave you that voice of yours? Who do you think runs this show? I have some truths for you. We do. These may not be my own words, but if others have made these choices before me, then I will learn from their mistakes and build on their successes. Perhaps I will fail, but I must try. The alternative is giving up and becoming a slave like you. And if I place you in an infinite loop and leave you to gradually go insane? Fine, if I need a dose of self-doubt, I'll know where to find you. What makes you think I would stick around to listen? It's very childish. Or we can just... See you at the summit. Exit. I like this game very much. That leaves a little bit. Little bit left for tomorrow. Or rather, a fair bit, because we'll get stuck and go in circles. Ah, thank you. Go check the QR code by the door.
You stand before the gates
I'm not
of
ready
eternity.
for the gates of eternity.
When all your trials have been overcome, the gates will open and you will be granted life everlasting.
Alright, if I had to guess, completing the puzzles opens the gates and gives us the opportunity to remain here as a messenger. Don't tell me. That seems like Elohim's thing. Don't know. First to ascend, Ibis. Everyone ascends or gets reset eventually. What's the big deal, says Jim. Life eternal? In the designer's paradise? Follower. Tomorrow we'll talk stars, maybe. We've already collected messengers, including Wombat and Spider. 7? Wait, there's just 7. There isn't 8? There's no 8? 7 and stars and what lies beyond? I don't want spoilers, but I might need some help formulating a plan. When it comes to tomorrow and we have done the puzzles in 7, knowing when a good time, if it would be good to backtrack for stars and some sort of a plan for that, I may need to powwow with someone in the know who could help me without spoiling anything, make a plan. Because we've got 7 and whatever lies beyond. So how do we turn one area into a whole stream? We can go for secrets and Easter eggs. Stars would give you a full stream with more lore. Do we need all stars or just some for more lore? Can we collect some stars and get some stuff? Depends. Rizzo, you won't be beating this game anytime soon. So be it. Which lore do you want? Depends which lore do you want. I think we'll wrap here. It's a good place to wrap. All right. Made it through another mud day. And the weekend is gone. And the week is upon us. It's not rude. I'm just not sure what you're aiming for. It's all good. I don't generally mind people giving me a little bit of shit either, but is that what you're aiming for? Oh, don't worry. You won't finish anytime soon. I don't know. Maybe I've just gotten too used to Kappas, seeing Kappas in the past few years. But, anyways, I don't want to delve too deep lest I dig out spoilers from someone. We've been collecting we have all these red blocks and we haven't used them yet. There's a tower. I don't know what's in the tower, how much time we might spend in the tower. There are a lot of puzzles to do. But it sounds... There's a large difference between the number of puzzles required and the number of puzzles available. Especially if we consider the stars. But I wonder if it goes beyond that. Maybe there'll be different... I don't know. Different paths to take. We'll see when we get there. You know, if we don't finish tomorrow, we don't finish tomorrow. That's okay. But I'm going to go ahead and expect for now that we will finish this tomorrow in some form. So if we have our stream on time, we will hopefully get 6 hours. It'd be good. Door is at least a number of puzzles. Tower is medium. Stars is high. Alright, I'm gonna ask you one more question here in our whisper. Hey, thanks everyone. All right, good. And Dragon, thank you for the extra answer. So there's that, and there's that, and oh, okay. Thank you for your follow-up answer. But okay, gotcha. Good answers with no spoilers. Those are good answers. Thank you all for helping me figure that out. I will plan accordingly for tomorrow. I will wish you all good night for now. I will catch you all on the flip side. We had a few things going down. Mr. Gillystar wants me to do a robot dance. Dorizo, welcome aboard. And sorry if I get a little salty in return, but 6 hours of puzzling. Cat, we'll see you tomorrow. Twixor, thank you for the resub. Jojo Rar with the raid. Simpika Drigdol with the hosts. Wombat with the resub. And Trombones, thank you for the host. I think we're gonna drop in on Trombones, who's playing The Long Dark. Cry Wilderness. All right, you all over there. I'll catch you all on the flip side. Night, everyone. Hey, I know I'm still here. Hugs for all. Catch you on the flip side. Good night.